Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a little walking with me, lunchtime walk edition, of course. Um, just wanted to come on here before we give you that intro. I like doing these, y'all. Um, this one is not live, but it is being pre-recorded, and I'm gonna upload it for y'all later on. But before we get into the walk, here is the intro, and I'll be with y'all right after that. All right, y'all. So we are on our way, and hopefully, I am talking loud enough so you can hear me over any planes that may be flying over our heads. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go walk and grab myself, I don't know, a salad or something from my local Vons market. I might get a sandwich. I don't know, like the fresh made sandwiches. But just wanted to get on here real quick. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Um, I like doing these walks with y'all. It's part of my healthy living. And I figured while I'm walking, I might as well talk um, and give you guys some content, because there's been a lot going on. Now, I did upload a couple of videos over the last couple of days where I had something in regards to the Maori sisters, the twins, and their twin dynamic, which is just weird as F. And then also Chrissy Lampkin, Lady in Waiting, forever, and why do women do that? But there's a lot going on as of yesterday, unless you were under a rock. Iran did missile attacks against Israel. Now, regardless of how you may feel about the state of Israel and their existence, we as a country can't just sit here and just act like that didn't just happen. Now, we have been, beating Israel up about how they are treating people who are in their country, and it's their country too. But now we have Iran, who supposedly, let me hurry up, y'all, gotta walk a little faster, who supposedly um, not being funded by anybody. And where they get those missiles? Where'd they get those? Can somebody answer that question? Where the heck did they get those missiles? It's amazing to me that every time we try to get the heck up out of there, something happens in the Middle East that pulls our country back into it. And we're always helping everybody. And if we're going to leave these trillions of dollars of debt for all of the things that we're giving to other countries right now to help them, it's debt to our grandchildren and our great grandchildren, you know, because there's already been a ton of debt that's been piled onto our children. And I'm talking about the grown ones, you know, the millennials. Yeah, the millennials. But, you know, I don't know, because here's the thing. There's this thing going on among millennials. They don't want to have kids. Now, we talked about them being slow to get married, you know, they didn't see any sense of getting married. But they're getting married, they're coupling up, but they just don't want no kids. Um, there's this term for them that's called um, dinks. And I believe it was Tamron Hall had a young couple, and this isn't I'm gonna this is not something that is just happening, you know, with the palm color. No, uh-uh. It's our kids too. hmm And dinks are dual income, no kids. So they're traveling. They're all. It's on TikTok too. You go look it up on TikTok. They're traveling. They're living their lives. They're doing their thing, and they don't have no kids. And they are being unapologetic about it. So I don't know. Maybe we won't have any grandkids and great grandkids. Some of us to take on this debt. I mean, I'm not saying that my son won't have any kids because he's on the spectrum, but it's not happening anytime soon. I know that for daggone sure. It's not happening anytime soon. And y'all know I like to walk all the time. I do a lot of walking. Um, I get that, I think, from my dad, you know, because he is now in his 80s and he loves to go. He goes running and swimming, although he's probably not going to be doing any running anytime soon. Unfortunately, he broke his ankle, and so my sister is going to be going down there this month to help with the rehabilitation a little bit, to help his wife, my Sarah, and next month we'll both be down there for a little bit of time during the holidays, because clearly now, if he was planning on going someplace during the holidays, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But at least this will kind of keep him maybe home, not at work for a minute, you know. I mean, because y'all know my dad is almost 86 years old. I'm sorry, I think a call just came in and it knocked me off. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. Anyway, I am almost to the store. And when I go into the store, I'm going to mute my mic. So I'm going to turn off the mic function. And I don't know if I can do this. I think I should just run across the street, y'all. I'm going to jaywalk. I know I'm being silly, y'all. I'm being silly. But this stuff going on in the Middle East, and I need the people who are running for president in this country to tell us what they're gonna do, how we gonna handle this, because I understand that, you know, politically, you know, we have a vested interest in Israel being there, and then from a biblical standpoint, the Bible says that Israel is gonna be there. Now, we don't really know if all of the descendants of, you know, the children of Israel are inhabiting said places. That's a different story. But what I will say is that that's sacred land to the Most High, and that the children of Israel from the Bible are sacred people to the Most High, even though they rejected the Savior that He sent to them because He wasn't what they were expecting. And I'm getting ready to meet y'all, so I'm gonna come back on, and it's gonna be muted. So hold on, y'all. Okay, guys. So at this point, as promised, here's a little voiceover. So as I was walking into the store, I thought that I was gonna go over here and get one of the fresh sandwiches, but you had to get something that was on their menu, and they didn't allow off menu sandwiches. So I ended up not getting a sandwich. This is when I was standing there asking them about the sandwiches. And then once I realized that I couldn't get something that wasn't on the menu, like a turkey with cheese and bacon, turkey, bacon club, that wasn't on their menu. So I then went over and walked over to see what they had as far as the sandwiches that they had already pre-made, and I really didn't see anything. I was kind of looking at what could be heated up, and then I went and looked at sandwiches. I thought about it, and then I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I think I even picked up the pinwheel sandwiches. It was a turkey pinwheel sandwich, but it didn't look that fresh. So yeah, there it is. So I decided, no, thank you. So then I walked around and I just got what I normally get, which is one of their like kind of power energy things with some chicken salad, some pretzels, some carrots, and some grapes, which is what I ended up eating. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think somebody called in and it just broke into um, what I was saying. So I grabbed something from over there, and then I went and grabbed some fresh fruit, some actual uh, thing of watermelon. I think I'm going to show it on. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I show it to you. And then I got a salad that I'm going to eat later on because I can't eat all of this stuff right now. But, I'm trying to hurry up and get out of the store so we can get back to our conversation. This is simply me giving you some voiceover while I'm in the store because I'm filming, but I don't have the sound on for obvious reasons. So we don't get any copyright strikes on this portion of it. So, yeah, now I'm picking up the salad, and then I believe right after this, I'm going to stop the camera and just show you what I got inside the store. And we are back on. Okay, y'all, that was an adventure. I only filmed part of it. I will, of course, um, come on and leave something on it, some voiceover. I don't know what I'm saying, y'all. Excuse me. So I would like to see what I want them to both tell us how they're going to handle the Israel situation. I'm interested because, all right, call that user error because somehow I did something that dropped off the volume. So here I am doing another voiceover to continue what I was saying. I'm interested in seeing what happens in regards to what our relationship is with Israel because it's always been a very, you know, touchy situation depending on who the president is. Um, and although Mr. Trump acted like he had concern for Israel when he was in office, right now he acts like he don't give a good goddamn about them at all. And I, in my opinion, think that it would probably be better for us as a country, um, in regards to our relationship, if Kamala Harris is in office because her husband is of Jewish descent. Um, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up these live streams that I did a few years back with another content creator, um, um, Terry, the notary. He used to go by Nakuri Ture. I can't even think of how to pronounce it right now, so forgive me. But um, I did some live streams with him a few years ago in regards to Israel and the origins and everything, the Balfour Treaty, all of that. And I think that I need to put those into a playlist and put that out there so that people can go and take a look at those because it goes over what's really going on. Um, although there are religious reasons for the state of Israel to exist, unfortunately, in my opinion, that's not the reason that it exists. It is political reasons that it exists because part of the conflict in the Middle East is because the people in the Middle East do not accept the people who are in Israel as the children of Israel. They don't look like what they think that they should look like. They look like Europeans, and that confuses them so they don't think that they're the true people. That's what's really going on. Um, in my opinion, in the Middle East, and why there's such a conflict between the two. But I'm going to put that together, and then I'm going to let you guys know, because I think, it's going to be very interesting going forward, because Mexico just elected its first female vice president. I'm sorry, its first female president. And she's Jewish. She's Jewish. But somebody's trying to call in, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to come right back. Only when I'm trying to do something like recording on my phone does someone try to call my phone. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about, there's a lot going on. So I'm going to get that catalog of live streams up so you guys can take a look at it. But there's other things going on, like, in the world besides, P. Diddy. However, speaking of P. Diddy, this region got 3,000 folks coming at him. And so far, there's 120 plus that they have enough evidence to file a case. And then a bunch of those were under the age of 18 at the time. They gonna put you up under the jail. And it's not just you, according to this attorney. There's other people who he says know who they are. So at this point, I'm figuring that Sean P. Diddy Combs is about to sing like a canary. He about to sing like a canary. You know why? Because he ain't going down by himself. And it's not going to keep him from going to prison for the rest of his life. Let's not get that twisted. But it might, I don't know, give him easier accommodations, Um, I I just can't see that he's going to get off. And while he's been doing all this, trying to get free, firing his legal team, bringing in other folks, he needs to figure out what he gonna do to at least make this more palatable, because there's kids involved now, sir. There's kids involved. And we see that people are distancing themselves. And they keep saying that Jay-Z is next. I don't know. They're saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce were at some of these parties. Whew. This is getting crazy, y'all. This is getting crazy. But I feel like this whole P. Diddy situation is a distraction. And I'm not sure what it's a distraction from. There's a lot going on out there. But Cat Williams did say that 2024 was going to be the year of revealing. And a lot has been revealed. Now, this stuff with Diddy, it started in 2023, thanks to Cassie filing her civil suit, and Diddy immediately paying her off and forcing her into an NDA. But that NDA ain't gonna do nothing if the alphabet folk want to have a conversation if she is subpoenaed by the alphabet folks. That NDA means absolutely nothing. And they clearly have enough evidence to bring him into jail. They won't even think about letting this man out. That's the part. And it it feels to me like he's a, I don't know, Black Jeffrey Epstein. But anyway, you guys, I know that it is getting towards time for me to get out of here, so I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. I'm gonna offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side, and there's just a little bit more. I am gonna show y'all what I do end up eating for lunch. I promise that I'll take a picture of that when I get into the house after this walk that you see me doing now. But sorry that we had some technical difficulties, but thankfully I was able to come in here and do a little of this via voiceover. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Peace. Okay, y'all, this is what I decided to eat, which was the chicken salad along with the grapes and carrots and some pretzels. So the chicken salad was my protein. I try to keep it healthy. If you guys would be so kind, follow me on all my other social media. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram as DC The Purple Diva, and follow my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see y'all guys in the next one. I'm out. Bye.